Evening. Welcome to the John Smith Show. This is the final episode of season 3 here. Um, I have, so let's begin. So I have some great news and some great stories to tell you about today. Here. So let's begin. Okay. So this is the first story I'm going to talk about here. I don't care. Okay, this is a poll, and it says 67% disapprove of the president's economy, which is some good news for Republicans. It's some good news. It means that majority of people, his poll numbers are not looking good. His approval rating is not looking good. His disapproval rating is really good, and people not really good. And people, 67%, which is a lot of people, most of America, says that they disagree with Biden's economy. So that's some good news for us. It makes us look pretty good, and that's definitely what to see moving forward. And this is another poll. This is from a student from Harvard. Is a Harvard pollster, which Harvard is a pretty Democrat college. Pretty much a Democratic type university. Harvard College University is pretty Democratic, and this is from a Harvard student pollster that says that Biden is in big trouble for 2024, which I believe it. With the polling data that we see recently and what people are saying about his economy, which we all know his economy is really bad. We have high inflation, we have high taxes, we have high prices, we have high gas prices, and we have a bunch of, the economy isn't doing good, and Harvard said that Biden's not looking good, Democrats are saying he's not looking good, American people are saying that he's not doing good. So this is some good news for Trump, this is some good news for Republicans, and that was from Harvard University, which is very democratic, so I trust their poll. Okay, this is another poll. This is from CBS. Wait, no, this is not from CBS. This is from the New York Times, which the New York Times is very democratic, and most of the time they support Biden, and I bet they still do, but they hate Trump, most of the time. But this is a poll from the New York Times, which I trust with this. I trust their polling on Trump here. When it's something positive on Trump with Democratic news stations like the New York Post. It says that President Trump's support among Hispanic Mexican voters in 2016, only 29% of Hispanic people supported him. Now it's 43%. Now, the 43% is low, but is higher than the 29%. He's doing better and better than 2016, even better than 2020 with probably Hispanics. And he's up 43% with Hispanics, which is good news for Trump and for Republicans, and that's really good. So he's doing better with Hispanics, which is good. Okay, the final two things I'm going to talk about is about the upcoming election with a hypothetical Trump versus Biden rematch data and polling. And I know it's early on for 2024. I know we have several months away, but I think American people have already made up pretty much their mind for the past 3 years, including this year. So, these are some good data here. And I did want to say, on November 5th of this year, we are 1 year away from the election. Literally, we're 1 year away from the big 2024 election where we're going to hopefully take back our nation and save our nation from all this. So, which is good. So we're 1 year away from the big election. So, and we have some good data this is from, once again, the New York Times, which I trust with positive stuff for Trump. And this is also from CBS, which is very Democratic news. So Biden trails Trump in key battleground states. Okay, so Biden is not doing good in the battleground states that he won in 2020. Okay, so for Nevada, and this Nevada really shocks me here. It kind of shocks me because for the Senate race and the House races in Nevada, they all went Democratic in 2022. And Trump, of course, didn't win in 2020. Trump didn't win in 2016 in Nevada. And Republicans haven't really won Nevada for a long time. And if Trump don't win Nevada in 2024, it's not going to hurt Trump either way. Okay? Even if Biden wins. But I got to say news about Nevada. Now, it's interesting, and I think Nevada is starting to go into a red direction, even though a Democrat won the Nevada Senate race and all three of them, or all two, both of the U.S. districts in Nevada for the Congress, lost. I mean, Republicans didn't do too good in those districts in Nevada, which makes sense because Nevada is pretty much a blue state. They say it's a swing state, but I bet it's a safe blue state for a long time. But in 2022 in Nevada, a Republican was trying to challenge the Democrat governor in 2022, and the Republican flipped the governor's seat in Nevada, which was a big deal for Nevada last year, and that was one of our big victories in 2022. Okay? So we won the governor's race in 2022 with Nevada, but once again, like I talked about yesterday, states are different than federal. So if Trump wins in Nevada, that'd be awesome. If DeSantis wins in Nevada, that'd be awesome. And they say that DeSantis leads in Nevada. But I guess apparently from CBS and the New York Times and another Democratic news station did polling data, like 1 year in, 1 year away, and they say that Trump is eating in Nevada, which is very surprising, doing much better in 2020 or even 2016 because Hillary Clinton won Nevada in 2016, which we kind of thought she would. But Trump is eating 10 points in Nevada. So Trump is right now a year away, and hopefully that will continue. He is eating 10 points in Nevada, which is a big deal. Very shocking. Very shocking for mostly blue state since 2020. But maybe hopefully Trump can win Nevada in 2024. And that's a big deal. A big flip. But once again, I'm not freaked that, if Biden wins again in Nevada, it won't be a big deal because that's not a seat that, the Democrats always won Nevada. Until the governor's race in 2022, which gave us all hope, and I still have hope, and now we got this polling data from CBS and New York Post. Nevada is 10 points up for Trump, and Biden is behind in Nevada. Hopefully. Georgia, which is a big deal, 6 points up for Trump since 2020. Which is a big deal for Georgia because Georgia has been very, very blue in 2022, and even the Senate race in 2020, 2021. So Georgia is right now kind of going as a swing state still, and it's been blue overall, except for the governor's race in 2020, which was a big victory, but that we beat Abrams. But Trump is up 6 points in Georgia. So Biden is trailing behind in Georgia, which is good news. Trump is leading Georgia, and we need to flip Georgia back to red like we did in 2016. Okay? Arizona, which is a big deal. And Arizona, unfortunately, has been very blue in 2022 with the Senate and the governor, which the governor was a big shock. Anyway, and it was an unfortunate defeat in 2022, was the governor's race in Arizona. But Trump is up 5 points in Arizona from 2020, which is a big deal. And right now, Biden is going behind in Arizona and Nevada. Michigan, which is shocking because Michigan has been very, very blue 2019. Very blue in 2018, very blue in 2019. Very blue with the governor's race in 2019. Very blue in 2020. And even very blue in 2022 with the governor's race and Senate race in Michigan. So Michigan has been is once again still a swing state, but it's been very blue, even during Trump's presidency in 2018 and 2019, with the governor's race in 2019, right? But no, that wasn't 2018. Did they have an election? I don't know. But anyway, and of course, but Biden maybe would won Michigan. But now Trump is up 5 points in Michigan, which is shocking to me for Michigan. But not too much of a shocker, but I'm kind of shocked because how the recent, especially 2022, went in Michigan. And Michigan, unfortunately, has been very Democratic, very liberal. But now they're 5 points up in Trump. And there's something shocking about this poll I do want to talk about in a little bit. Pennsylvania, which is a big deal. Pennsylvania is still a big deal, even though they lost 1 or 2 actual college votes, which is a good thing for us. But they're still a big state and a big swing state and a very important battleground swing state. In Pennsylvania, Trump is up 4 points in Pennsylvania. We need to flip Pennsylvania red in 2024. We really need Pennsylvania in 2024. We must have Pennsylvania in 2024 to win. There's no ifs or buts about it. We must get Pennsylvania if we want to win this thing. So Pennsylvania the pressure's on. But how blue they also got in. They got blue in 2018. They got blue in 2020, of course. They got blue in 2022. Really bad. Their governor's race, Senate race, Dr. Oz, unfortunately. And John Fetterman, a very liberal person, won in Pennsylvania. And then Philadelphia this year, a couple days ago, weeks ago now, week ago, I don't know. Philadelphia has a blue mayor now. Maybe they already had one, I don't know, but I'm surprised that Trump is 4 points, but I'm happy about it. That Trump is 4 points ahead in Pennsylvania. Biden is losing in Pennsylvania, which we need to continue to have him lose in Pennsylvania. We really need Pennsylvania as the most key battleground swing state. Wisconsin. Biden is, unfortunately, right now, a year away from the election, leading in Wisconsin. Oh, but only 2 points. When we got time to change that and campaign and fix Wisconsin. I don't know what's going on in Wisconsin, but somehow people still like Biden in Wisconsin, and Biden is up 2 points a year from the election, which is unfortunate and saddens me. But in Wisconsin, I think it is a key swing state. However, kind of. And hopefully things will change, but only 2 points compared to Trump is. But the good thing is Trump is eating 5 out of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Trump is eating 5 out of 6 swing states. That's a big deal. You're away. Even with all this fake trial and court crap. Anyway, this bull crap from the Democrat court crap. He's still doing good in Pennsylvania. He's still doing apparently good in Michigan. He's doing good in Arizona, Georgia, Nevada. For God's sakes, Nevada. I'm glad that he's even eating in Nevada. That's a big deal. Okay. Now, before me and you freak out about Wisconsin, I hope he wins Wisconsin. We want him to flip all these states. But before you freak out about Wisconsin, before everyone freaks out about it, we don't need Wisconsin to win this election. We just need Pennsylvania to win this election. We probably need Georgia to win this election. We need probably, of course, here's what we need. We of course need Pennsylvania for sure. We need Georgia. We might need Michigan. And we might need Nevada. And I bet if we win Georgia, if we flip Georgia, which is a high possibility, if we flip Pennsylvania, which is kind of a possibility, if we flip Michigan, if we flip Nevada, if we just get those states, I feel like, maybe Arizona, we might win. We might just win with Pennsylvania and Nevada. We might not need any other state, maybe Georgia. Maybe if we just get Georgia, Nevada, and Pennsylvania, but for sure Pennsylvania. We for sure need Pennsylvania to win this thing. If we don't win Pennsylvania, then we're probably screwed. Okay? If we don't win Pennsylvania, we have to win Wisconsin. We have to win Michigan. We have to win Nevada. We have to win Ohio, and Georgia. We have to, and I think we're leading Ohio still. But anyway, but if we don't win Wisconsin, but if we win the other states, that it'll be okay. But we must win the other states if we don't win Wisconsin. So hopefully we can change Wisconsin in a year, in the next couple months. But if we don't win Wisconsin, as long as we win Michigan, as long as we for sure win Pennsylvania and Nevada and Georgia, maybe Arizona, we should win. We might not even need Arizona. We don't really need Wisconsin, but we do need Pennsylvania. We do need maybe Nevada, maybe Arizona. We do need Georgia, probably. We probably do need Michigan or Wisconsin. We just need Michigan or Wisconsin. We have Michigan somehow. We need to continue to do good in Michigan. So, hey, but before you freak out about this election and freak out about Wisconsin, we still have time to change people's minds in Wisconsin. So don't freak out because I know Biden's leading Wisconsin, but it's not. I don't even think it's a big lead. But here we go. So in Nevada, Trump is leading in Nevada 52% to Biden's 41%, which is low. So Trump is doing very well in Nevada, 52% to 41%, which is good for Nevada. Georgia, Trump is at 49% to Biden's 43%. Still pretty good. Arizona, Trump has 49%. Biden has 44%. Okay, that's pretty good. Michigan, 48% for Trump in Michigan to 43% in for Biden. For Pennsylvania, Trump has 48% to Biden's 44%. Now, we do need to work on Pennsylvania a little bit more to get more percentage in there. I want to at least get to like 51%, 52% in that range, and not 48. Even this 50% or 51. Get Trump a little bit, like 3 or 4 points higher than the 48%, and I'll feel better about it. But 48% in Pennsylvania, especially with the election last year in Pennsylvania, is a big deal. Wisconsin, Trump is leading. Biden is leading 47% to Trump 45%, which is very close, kind of, for Trump. And if Trump can get up to 49% or 50%, then that'll be good for Wisconsin. So these polls are really good for Trump right now. Trump is leading in 5 out of 6 swing states, okay? which is good. And we, of course, know that for Pennsylvania, I mean, not Pennsylvania, Florida, and I think Ohio, Trump is still leading those two. For sure, Florida. Okay. And this is another good poll, and this poll is from CBS too. And then this is from CBS themselves. This is choice for president nationwide, not just the swing states. The swing states are really important though, but this is nationwide. From CBS, 51% are likely voters, which is very important. 51% of likely voters would vote for Trump, and 48%, which is crazy, would vote for Biden. Now, this percentage is really good for the whole nation. That's pretty good. Now, I want to see Trump get up to 52, 53, 54, maybe even 55% to make me feel better about it, but this is still pretty good. Away on from a year away. Well, mine are still a year away, and this is pretty good for a year out. And if Biden can stay at 48, then that would be good. If Trump can go up like 2 or 3 or 4 points higher than he is now, then that would be great. And I'll feel more better about that. But Trump is doing good already with the swing states nationwide, it looks like, from CBS and the New York Times, and we're having lots of good polls a year out. So, hey, lots of these stories today, this week, and recently have been really good. And good news for Trump and for Republicans, and for me, and for probably you. Once again, don't totally freak out at Wisconsin, because we still have a year, we still have a couple months to work on it. But it's looking good for Trump, it's looking good for Republicans in 2024. I'm a little bit more hopeful than I was before with 2024. So Trump needs to continue to fight with his rallies and do campaigning and fight off the court and the bullcrap court. I don't think that trial should be happening, but unfortunately the reality is he is facing trial. He is facing Democratic vote court, and he shouldn't be, but the reality is he is. Okay. But he needs to fight that. He needs to campaign hard in the swing states, more so in the swing states than any other state. He don't really need to campaign here in Indiana. It'd be cool if he did, but he don't need to. He don't need to in Florida. He don't really. Maybe he should, but because it's still a swing state. But he should be campaigning. He should not have to campaign in Indiana. He should not have to campaign in Florida that much. He shouldn't have to campaign in Texas. And there's no use to campaign in Colorado or California, or Oregon or Washington. Maybe he could try it, but it's not going to do anything. Let's be honest. But he can campaign maybe in Florida. He should campaign maybe in Florida. He should continue to campaign maybe in Texas. Maybe. Texas might be a little bit iffy. He should campaign in Wisconsin. He should campaign in Michigan. He should campaign in Pennsylvania. He should campaign in Ohio. Continue doing that. He should campaign in Georgia. He should campaign in Arizona, Nevada. But once again, I'm really shocked about Nevada, but it's good news, and that's how good it is. And that's how bad Biden is doing, because Biden's doing really bad with Hispanics. Biden's doing bad in Nevada. And he's doing bad with Harvard, and he's doing bad with the economy. We all know that, but American people are starting to wake up and see what's going on. And Trump is right about all of this here. But Trump and Republicans need to continue to fight hard next several months in the year. We have caucuses and primaries coming up, and we need to fight for that and fight for the nomination. Trump needs to fight for the nomination. We'll see about that, but we just need to fight. Republicans just need to fight and campaign hard in the swing states, especially Pennsylvania, and need to maybe continue to wake more people up, because some people are still sleeping or still woke, and they need to be woken up. Wake up. Some people are just maybe still have binders on. I don't really like saying that, but it's true. But and hopefully Republicans and the House and the Senate, when they're campaigning, they can endorse Trump and support Trump, and Trump can campaign hard. He has been campaigning hard already, but continue the battle. Maybe debate. I don't know. But it's looking better for Trump. It's looking really bad for Biden. And we're 1 year out, and it's looking good 1 year out, but we can't really rely. These are good polls. I trust these polls for Trump, since they are Democratic news sources and stuff. I trust it a little bit more, but because they are Democratic. But I was like happy when I saw them, but shocked and surprised. But anyway, in a good way, shocked in a good way, not in a bad way. But anyway, oops. But we just need to continue to work hard, continue to do good. And this is good for 1 year out, but remember, these are still polls. This is not the reality of the election. But we need to continue to fight and do good, and hopefully we can win this thing. But it's looking good 1 year out, but we need to continue to fight and work hard, and we could be excited and joyful, but we also need to be kind of optimistically cautious with this election. But I bet hopefully we can do this. It's looking bad for Biden. That's a bad polls for Biden. And I saw a poll the other day that they trust Trump with the war on Israel and the war on Ukraine and Russia and Hamas and Israel. And they trust Trump. They don't trust Biden for those wars. They trust Trump to end the wars. And I bet Trump would. But I didn't even think we would be in the Israel, Hamas, and Russia and Ukraine war if Trump was still in the White House, in my opinion. But anyway, and many Republicans think that too, but including Trump himself. But I just want to tell you the good news, the good polls, the good data that we're seeing 1 year out. So we do have some good news, and hopefully we'll end up being on election day. Hopefully we can find out results quicker. And I'm surprised how quick the Pennsylvania Supreme Court race, a couple of days ago went in Pennsylvania. Especially how Pennsylvania was in 2020, 2022. But hopefully this election is quicker too. And hopefully we can be victorious on election night in 2024, which we're basically a year away from now. So, but that's it. That's all I have to say tonight. And this is some good news to end the Johnson McGing season 3 and is a perfect news to end 1 year away from this election. So, and I just want to say thank you all for watching this season of Johnson McGing Show here. I want to say next year in 2024, there will only be 4 episodes in 2024. I think I'll do 2. I might do 1 in May, and then I might do 1 in August with the convention and the nomination. So I might do 1 in May for the primary, or June, to find out that. And I might do 1 probably May. I'm not going to do any episodes in June or July, but probably 1 in May, 1 in August, and then 1 on election night. I'm nervous, a little bit nervous, but I'm optimistic though. And then 1 the day after the election. So 1 in May, probably 1 in August, and then 1 in November, and then for election day, and then 1 day or so after election day. So that's my plan for 2024. So season 4 will be next year, and hopefully that'll be the final season of this show. So Anyway, thanks for watching this and the 3 big episodes. And next year we're gonna have 4 episodes. So 2024. So let's hope for the best. Let's do this. And this is a good way to end the season. And we're hopeful for the next season. So bye everybody. Thank you.